Diane here, old gal never, with my dog Maggie. Now it's time to put the t-shirt on and let's play. This is gonna be a rough video. You like it, you don't, click off. There's Maggie. And it's hot, sweaty. I was gonna run the air conditioning with the generator, but I think it's too noisy in my neighborhood to do. So this is the water pump. And I bought a new one just like the old one. Then this thing was put in 2016. So why not buy a new one? Of course, I did not upgrade. I bought the same exact one. So let's take a peekaboo. All right, so this is the new one. All right, it has, oops, we're gonna flip it around. So it looks like the other one. All right, flipping it around. Flipping it around. Okay, so we got this baby. This is clear. This is white, which I'll unscrew that just to, Lord, if that was the only problem. Okay, so anyway, two reds, matches that, has this here. I'm gonna have to take, of course, these pipes off, whatever they are. This one's loose for, just FYI, I got scared, but this one is loose for, look at that, is that yellow in there? Anyway, this is for winterization. So, first step is it uses a 10 amp fuse. So, I hope I can find, sorry for the hand, this is gonna be pretty raw. Okay, so those are the big guys. So now let's look at these little guys. I'm going for the 10 amp WP. I'm going for you. I know if I break this, I have another 10 amp in my, oop, something red came on. 10, okay, see the number 10. All right, so we got the right one. Let's take a look and see if it's solid. Yeah, no wires. Yeah, that's pretty solid, meaning they look like they're connected, not broken. Okay, so how on earth do I get that off? I've never seen one like that. What kind of tool? And I guess I'm gonna have to cut some of this off so that you got solid, so you can put another clamp on it. But I don't have a clamp like that. I've never seen anything like that. Update. You see how, this is the new pump. You see this guy here? Well, the importance of that discovery is, stay here, is this guy here, I shouldn't have to take off that connector that I was trying to take off. I just have to unscrew this. You agree? Let's see, connectors, wait a minute. Connectors face this way. Connectors facing this way. Connectors facing this way. Yeah. Yeah, baby. If I don't mess this up, I just have to unscrew that big guy right there, leaving that whole piping in place. Yes, that's the ticket. I unscrewed this baby, and that is the intake hose, and that's this one. Is that this one right here? Gotta move a little bit. Yep, that's this one here. Yep. So that's water coming in. And they give you, the connector they give you is that piece right on Spaghetti Man. Okay, so that I know what these are, all right, sure one of these are to the positive, one's to the negative. Positive and negative. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this sucker. All right, so positive Positive goes up there. All right, so it's connected down there. Okay, so I took this one off of here, just pulled it, and laid it to the side. Then we're going to leave this on until I pull the unit out. Oh shit, oh darn. They have it where it's going underneath this. Oh no, this one's free, this one's open. Okay, so we'll be able to lift this out. Let us begin. All I'm going to do right now is pull the black off with a pair of pliers. Pliers are right here. Let's see if this works in the first place. Oh, by the way, I have an appointment with an RV shop on the 20th. So if I really mess this up, I'll just say, come fix it. Okay, I need both hands so that I don't pull the wires crazily off. I'll be right back. I ended up having to cut them off because notice this is not, anyway, this is still to the positive. But the bottom line is I have to get it out of the protective casing, the pretty casing anyway, because this black one goes to the bad water pump, and I'm going to have to squirrel up the new one. Wish there's just a place in here. Oh, anyway, the bottom line is, so I got 2 additional screws to undo, as well as the screws that are holding this guy in. Hopefully, all right, negative and positive has been removed. Switch is out. Of course, I should have thought about that when I was unplugging the other one. Will there be water? Well, no, I don't feel any water yet. Ah, okay. And we don't have to play with that connector. Okay. Now, time to pull this baby out. I know I'm going slow, but I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I left the 4 screws in the base. I'm shaking. Need to make sure. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Here's the new guy. Out of the box. New guy. And we got this new thing. Okay. I know that it was put in to the wall this way. And so that means that this tube here goes in to this guy here. That's the way we do it. Okay, new guy. Tight, goes sideways. I thought it was supposed to go up, but it goes sideways. They said hand tight. They said do not go crazy tight. Okay, now this guy here, I'm sure I could have bought a better one, but this is the old one. Yeah, turn it around, Diane. Turn it around. Okay, so looks the same to me. We're gonna get these screws out of this one and get a cracking, okay? Okay, so let's first get the screws out. Lay the good one down. Screws are coming out of this one. Now I was wondering if I had to, this is rubber, that's nice for sound effect. Getting the screws out. Yay, you can see the screws come out. Now the question is, where do I put them so I remember? Put them down here. Oh my God, down there. Okay, 2 more screws. Uno, mio, mio. 1, 2. Okay, so the plan is put the 2 screws in the same place. Did. Now, remember I took that one off? So on the new one, I'm going to disconnect the loose one and plug it in here. Okay, I'm talking to myself. I'm going to hang up for a moment. Okay, so the workings of a hand screwdriver in tight quarters worked to put the very last screw in down here. I have one screw came in a little bit too tight, but I don't think that's going to hurt anything. Hope not. And it's in place. So we're going to plug in this fitting. And it said not to put any painters, any plumbers, on this. Just hand tighten it, and that should do the trick. So I'm going to hand tighten it. Okay, I'd say that's hand tightened. The other one here is where? Oh, right here. Okay, so we're going to plug this one in. Hand tighten this one. Whew. It rained, so I had to go inside for a minute, but I think it cooled down because it was very, very hot. All right, so we still have the fuse. Okay, that's hand tight, hand tight. Hello. Now I'm going to switch you around because we have to put the negative and the positive wire on. Then the fuse back in. And it didn't say it needed to be primed. So, nose in your face, it's going to be tight. Here is the negative cable that has to go into this thing I made. The negative cable is going to go in there. I'm going to tighten it up. Then this positive cable, I'm going to unplug this top one here, plug this in, because this comes from the old unit, but hey, the works don't, it's tight, it should work. Okay, so negative first. Okay. So, I'm going to twist this wire around, make it tight. Okay, we're going to, what are we going to do, Magoo? We're going to put it into this gal here. All right, where is it? It is Charlie Brown. Where are you? Okay, so you can't see because I'm down here. You can't see except for my elbow. So I'm going to shut you off. This works because I done did it. And I pulled at the two edges to see if they'd come out. They don't. So I'm gonna put, although I don't have a heat gun, I'm gonna put this on top. Hopefully it fits. If it doesn't, I'll leave it down here. Hell with it. Okay. I'll shove it in a minute. Now to take this top cord. See, this top cord is dangling, right? Normally, it would go in here, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to pull it out. Okay, I got it out. I just pulled. There it is. So, again, this is a new one. Looks like it's the same cable length. Same everything. Same whatever. Now, Mamma Mia, let's put this in correctly. Correctly put this in here. Just going to correctly put this in here. I'm going to correctly put this in here. I'm going to have to stop because I have to use both hands. Right. It got in. It went in just fine. And so, there's the negative cable. I did put the shrink rack on. Just haven't shrink it. Here's the positive. Looks good. This is in. That is in, and it's screwed in. So let's gamble and see if we have water. Then what I'll do is I will put this black cover back on the wiring and then tie it to the wall like it was. But not until we see if water happens. I think what I should do is let's put this underneath here. So if this is the water coming in. That water, the water should come in here, go around in this thing, go in here. You're supposed to open the valve, and then this here is supposed to take the water and take it up to the sink. The sink is right up there, so let's cross our fingers. No, it's gonna work. I mean, it should work, shouldn't it? Oh, the fuse. We gotta do the fuse. All righty. And we plug it in with a, so we don't have a macerator. We do not, that's why it's not in there. Okay, let's put it in. Okay. It says 15 recommended. I'm just don't understand why. Okay, get it in. Success. 10. Not upside down. Light went out. All right, so fuse box closed, and we are trying to get up. Woo. Baby. Oh. Okay. By the way, that's a hot water tank that's underneath that white. I am pouring sweat. Okay. We should be okay. Right on? I'm scared. Okay, native voyage. Then we're gonna test out our propane later. Okay. Next step is, my place is all messed up, but oh well. Couch is here. This is dead. Oh look, it's a mess. It's even messier in here. All right, it says pump. Uno, dos, let's hit it. Turn this fan off. So, I see some water going in. I'm gonna let it get. Pump is going now. Now for the test. Do we have water? Come on. What's going on? Does it have to get like... Wake up. It's running. Come on, water. So why isn't it going? Do I have enough water in the water tank? Fresh water. We have enough fresh water. Well, hell. We're not successful. Now I'm going to go on the internet and figure out. I can't imagine I did anything wrong. Famous words. Can't imagine I did anything wrong. It's so freaking easy. Anyway, to the internet. I'm going to turn this off. And deep sadness, I wanted to do the water dance. A couple of days later, notice I got so frustrated, I cleaned the van out a little bit. And we'll talk about my next project in the next video. See, I got the van at a reasonable price, but things had to be fixed. Anyway, let me show you it works. We have success. Of course, everything's still messed up in my closets. We won't talk about that. And the doohickey, hickey doo, turn the water on is this here. That's for the hot water heater. I kept trying to hit that thing. I was wrong. You flick this on. It's running. And notice I have no fresh water. Oh my God, I hope there's something in there. I was playing around trying to empty the water out. Okay, let's pretend and hope there's enough water in the pipes. Oh, to see if we have any. Yeah, it really goes. It pours out. I assure you, it pours out. I tell you, anything wrong with this taping? Okay, gonna come over. You should. It flows. Trust me, it flows. Okay, turn this off. All right, because I emptied out water. I did everything trying to figure out what the hellacious was going on. Okay, this is what went wrong for me. Move it, Maxter. Okay, we're gonna go around the rig. Maggie, don't trip me. Don't trip me. Okay, going around the rig. Going around the rig. And this is where the propane and where you fill the water. Gotta push it in. It's a little tight. Or I'm not supposed to get in at all. Come on. There we go. Open it up. Okay, so this is where you fill the water. This thing here, that has no wording on it whatsoever. Let's see, can you see it? This thing here. Hello. That was turned for water to get into the rig from a hose. And for some reason, when I turned that, where did it go? See, I already lost it. When I turned that up, the water flowed in the sink. That's the rest of the story.